Let's start our review of the cash flow cycle with vendor bills. These are the lifeblood of construction projects, and they're also one of the biggest stress points for some builders. Your role is to make sure that bills are received, entered, and tracked so nothing falls through the cracks. Step one in this process is the bills coming in. Bills will usually arrive via email or they'll be dropped off in the office. It'll be your responsibility to intake those and make sure every bill gets captured. Think of this as an entry gate. If it doesn't come through you, it can't get tracked and it can't get entered into the system. Step two is actually entering the bills. This will change a little bit depending on what system you're working in. If you're using QuickBooks Online only, you want to make sure that bill has been approved before you enter it into the system. QuickBooks doesn't have a built-in approval system if you're not using their integrated bill pay, so approvals will typically happen outside the system. Your builder may initial on a paper bill or reply to an email confirming it's okay to process. If you're using Adaptive or Makers Hub, bills can be entered right away into the system because the approval happens electronically. Once a builder reviews and approves in Adaptive or Makers Hub, the bill will sync back into QuickBooks Online as approved and ready to pay. Step three in the process will be routing for approval. Regardless of the system, your role is to make sure someone with authority signs off before payment's made. In QuickBooks, that means routing the bills outside the system and getting approval. With Makers Hub and Adaptive, it'll be entering those bills and then flagging them for approval. Either way, it'll be helpful for you to make sure that you're keeping up with the process so that no bills sit in limbo. Step four is tracking the bill until it's paid. After the approval, someone else within the company will generally pay the bill, but your role doesn't end there. It's helpful for you to track all of these bills inside QuickBooks to make sure nothing's missed. The best way to do that is by running the unpaid bills report. This report shows you exactly which bills are open, when they're due, so you can flag anything that's urgent or overdue. Just as a quick reminder, you're not necessarily responsible for paying bills, but you provide a lot of value in this process by keeping them organized, coded, and visible, and the unpaid bills report can be your main tool to make sure no bills fall through the cracks. In the next lesson, we'll flip to the other side of the cash flow cycle, which will be client invoices or draws. Even if you don't create them, you still play an important role in keeping them visible.